Okay, now let me do the same thing in the formula. First, n terms. What's the formula we got? A into 1 minus r power n by what? 1 minus r. If my n is going to be infinite, so what will become the formula when n becomes infinite? N tends to infinite. S infinite is equal to a times 1 minus r power r. The r power infinite. When n tends to infinite, Sn tends to this. I mean, when n tends to infinite, Sn will tend to this, right? But r power infinite, if it is going to be 2 or 3 or something like that, it will be big, right? You won't get anything. But if it is going to be something like half power infinite, it's not actually 0, it's converging towards 0. Correct? Half into half into half infinite times. So this formula will reduce to what? A times 1 minus 0 by 1 minus r if the geometric progression converges. Means r is going to be something like, maybe the magnitude is, sometimes it can be minus of minus 1 by 3 also. The magnitude of r is between 0 and 1. What happens is it will converge. See, it's like if r is minus half, what will happen? From 1 you go to minus half, then plus 1 by 4, then it's just like a damped oscillated pendulum. Understand? A pendulum oscillating. And what happens? This side it goes to some length, and it comes lesser than that side, right? Then, so it's a damped, like a damped oscillated pendulum. So that's also going to converge. So therefore, the actual thing is 0 less than mod r is less than 1. The magnitude should be between 0 and 1. It's going to converge. Then the formula will become what? A by, for which GP? Convergent GP. So you can directly apply, or you can go, whatever we have done in the derivation, like that you can do. But you can, like we did S, again we write that S only if it is going to converge. So if I am going to have the same AP, let me take that AP, which is 1 half, 1 by 4, 1 by 8. So this is an infinite GP, correct? If it is an infinite GP, what is the sum? What is my A? A is 1, right? I am going to use the formula. 1 minus, what is R? Half. So what is 1 by 1 minus half? 1 by half. What do you get? 2. This is what we got. Either you apply the formula or you add and then multiply and do. But one thing you should be very careful. What is that? In infinite GP. Whether it is convergent or, okay, if it is divergent, what is the sum? Infinity. If you add 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8, so you can't find the numbers, all the big numbers, there is no ending number. But why it is possible here? Even you can't find the ending numbers, but you know that all of them are converging towards 0. So the vanishing point is happening there. That's why you are able to do that. Understood or not? Clear? So you have the license to replace S as S, or in convergence only you can apply this formula. In divergence you can't apply. So S infinity is equal to A by 1 minus R.